Hi everyone. Every person should have uncomfortable or an awkward situation in his or her life that had to be part of it, maybe because he or she grown up in an environment that wasn't used to handle that particular situation. For me, the most things that I feel uncomfortable is being between large groups of people or being in touch with strangers that I don't know who are there, and especially the places that it is very narrow with a lot of people. I get really uneasy and so end up not doing things that I really need or want to do. I have hated crowds since I was a kid because I was an introvert or self-centered person. When I see I am an introvert or self-centered person, uh, when that doesn't mean I am an antisocial guy. No, I love my friends. I love to go out with them every day, and I am actually an outgoing person. But that thing is when I be around tens of thousands of people who I don't know any single of them. I feel like dizzy, especially when I am alone. It is a really awkward moment for me, and sometimes I feel they are watching me and judging me, especially when I go in opposite direction. Everybody beings looking at me, and there is an article in wikihow.com titled "How to Avoid Being Picked Out in a Crowd." It mentioned in one of the steps to avoid being looked up by others is move with the crowd around you and head in the general direction that the crowd is going. I find that when I walk around, I think positive thoughts and try to be confident and imagine that no one else is really around me and judging me. I also often listen to something on my phone when I am walking out, and that helps me not think of the outside world. Also, if someone or one of my friends with me, I can handle uh, the situation normally by passing the time with him and forget the people totally and what is going around me. Uh, there are so many reasons that make me to be introvert or hate to be around large groups of people. First of all, I am a kind of people that like quietness, or in other words, I don't like to hear noisy or group of people uh, talking because that makes me to feel disturbed. Secondly, in some crowded zones I see a group of people uh, show off towards others, and I dislike these categories of people because I love to see people who are simple in my eyes and like to live with people who their lives and treatments are ordinary towards me, and this makes me feel better uh, rather than who people who looks at you with bad glances. And thirdly, being around group of people I don't know makes me feel sick sometimes because I am a person who does not want to deal or speak with strange people unless we have the same identity or our traits are close to each other. There are type of people show their spiteful to anyone who his or her race, religion, nature, or other particular reason is different uh, than me. Mm. However, I don't much care if anyone is spiteful of me for particular reason as much I care to not see this kind of people around me. And I am not spiteful to anyone for any reasons. Also, sometimes being around a group of people who have likenesses that incompatible to my likenesses make me feel not convenient in this situation. Or in other words, if all the people in a particular situation are doing a certain practice that incompatible to my personality, makes me feel awkward or uncomfortable in this situation. And here are some uncomfortable moments that happened in my real life. I think I feel the most uncomfortable moment around in a large crowd and I don't really have anything else to do. For instance, waiting for my parents or for a friend to arrive because I hate waiting in a bunch of people. I don't know uh, the people that I don't know. It makes me feel boring. Second, going to a particular restaurant with crowd of people makes me feel stress, especially when I go to a particular restaurant for the first time. I don't know what to order comfortably. And also, thirdly, going to shopping in a crowd lonely. When I wait in the queue to pay, some people stand in front of me and taking my turn that I waited for a long time, which makes me feel annoying and upset. In general, I don't mean that I don't like people, but when I be in a particular situation that I hate to see, makes me incompatible in this situation. In many cases, I ignore any incompatible moment I face from anyone because I am such a guy who does love to show my positive side. Also, I treat any bad behavior in front crowd of people positively because dealing the situation positively makes me to avoid the situation as quick as I can without having people's attention. If not dealing it positively, everyone will be looking at me, and I hate this. As I mentioned at the beginning, no one can avoid crowds, so that's why I try to confront this uncomfortably in a positive way to make the situation ordinary without any stress. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my video.